fire, always fire. Yo, what up? What up? What's up, people? That's what I'm talking about. You know what time it is? It's Tuesday night. We're back. We ready to go? We full in effect. We got someone joining late. We got to make fun of him, Snowman. Anyway, it's Tuesday night. It's 9 p.m. You know what it is. It's the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast, the only podcast that stands on business all the time. We don't play around. As always, man, we got a packed house tonight. We got more to come. You know, we're waiting on some people potentially, but you know how we do. I'm your boy, Mr. What Up, man? What up, people?
Yo.
What up?
We do? I'll do that again. No. Let's do that again. Yo, what up, people?
What's up, brother?
Brother, it's Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
Suck your mother.
We got a lot to talk about. We got into a lot of shit, but first and foremost, in the building.
My bad.
He may have been late, but we'll get him out of the way first with his ugly ass soccer shit behind him. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, I'm gonna shout out to my boy Snowman. What up, Snow?
Not too much. That was from the soccer tournament that was in Cary. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was there. It was hot, but it was pretty cool seeing some folks. And then there you go.
There you go. Bam.
Side I say.
Look, you see, it's a better vision of him tonight because he's not on the road, but he's still jacking stuff. He's jacking Drew's style from rocking the turban.
That's crazy.
Road Reese is in the building. What up, Reese?
What's going on, fellas? I told you, man. I actually liked it. Bro was making jokes of it.
I'm not saying you didn't like it. It's a great look for both of y'all. No.
Very fashionable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother Drew. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, my brother. I appreciate you.
See, now you're taking it too far because neither one of you are Muslim. Both y'all motherfuckers eat pork sausage and bacon.
It's a little wicked.
Yeah, Aki would not give you the chopped cheese. But anyway, next up in the building, straight from the Midwest, he could be called the best. It's my man. What up, Stino?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? I hope everybody
man, that's good, brother.
What up, Stino?
Good days, man. Good days.
And I gotta say, so this guy, he's running shit. He made me fucking laugh tonight. We were in a TikTok live before we jumped onto the scene, and Drew used the most classic line when someone tried to come at his bears. He goes, "Look, I'm just here so I don't get fined."
I'm only here so I don't get fined, bro.
So Mr. Drew is in the building. What up, Drew?
Yeah, what's good, my peoples? What's good to everybody in the chat?
What up, Drew?
Chilling.
As always, I left him. I always leave him last, right? Because he had the best for last. What they say, right? The three-time NoMaam Fantasy Football Champion, the unbeatable, the undisputable, the unimaginable, greatest co-host in podcast history, but there's more.
Oh, there's more?
There's more.
Don't do it.
In approximately 8 hours, I think, if I remember correctly, what time he was born.
Don't give the
your man turns the big 5-1. He joins the club. Happy birthday! Shout out to my man Wes. What a nation! Clap it up, people. Clap it up.
Happy birthday, Wes!
To you. Happy birthday, Mr. Wake up, Mr. Wes.
Love it.
All right, now we gotta hit him. Hey, Drew. Now we gotta hit him with the best version. You feel me? You know what the best version is.
I mean, is everybody gonna do it?
Yeah.
Happy
birthday
to you.
There you go.
Yo, shout out to my man Wes. Happy birthday, buddy.
You gotta do this with it. You gotta.
Still, I got the glasses on. That's
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Happy birthday to you. You gotta hit him with it. You gotta give it.
Mitch, don't do that one, brother. You don't do that one. It looks like it hurt you.
Oh, I can do it. Don't you worry about it, Stino. Don't you worry about it. Look, I've been to more cookouts than you'll ever think about going to, brother.
Okay.
Oh,
I cooked at the cookout. What you talking about, Slim?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, you
in
valid
the
then.
Bronx, they let him on the grill.
You
They let him
valid.
on the grill in the Bronx.
You valid. Oh, and it's in the Bronx too. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look who showed up, Shorty Shamrock. What's going on, buddy?
Crazy.
Hey, what's up, SA?
Hey, hasta luego.
But yo, hey,
Hey,
listen,
Dime Squay.
we couldn't be nothing. We're nothing, right? Without the NoMaam Nation. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to NoMaam Nation. Shout out to Jared in the chat. You know, we miss you, brother. We know you. We know you got some stuff going. Business. You got to make that guap. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Bro. Shout out to Kelly. Yo, Kelly was in Vegas last week, guys.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Kales.
Kelly was living it up.
Yeah, every time Kelly put up a TikTok, get a little
Living it
drinky
up.
drink in her
Shout out
hand.
Kelly.
Nah,
Shout out
nah,
Mama
nah.
Kelly.
Shout out
But
to Bro
Kelly-
in the
You
chat.
breaking rules. You breaking
No,
rules.
shout
What
out
happened
to
in Vegas
listen.
stays in Vegas.
Shout out to Kelly and Mrs. Kelly. They got remarried.
Oh man, congratulations.
So shout out to Kelly and Mr. Kelly, man. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Queen of the chat. That's it.
yo, shout out to
We're
my
going
man
right,
Rai
boys.
Rai.
We're
Hope
going
you got a
right,
shirt on.
The shirtless wonder.
The shirtless wonder is in the building.
Yo, shout out to Tony Soprano. That's Jared's big toe.
Listen, I want to give a special shout out to somebody. He was on the show last week. My man, bro, Juan, whatever you want to call him, Doofus Face, whatever you want to call him, right?
Doofus face. God damn.
Okay. But that's my guy. We are doing some crazy collaboration work together. Shout out to Brobo for putting out the NoMaam videos on the TikTok. Shout out to Bro, because it is 1v1 the world versus Bro. And guess what, world? He's kicking your ass. He's kicking your ass. He's part of the NoMaam family, whether you like it or not, America. We're doing some collaboration work, and we're about to blow some shit up. If you need the merchandise, you know where to hit me up. NoMaamFantasyFootball@gmail.com or TikTok. Call me, whatever the fuck you want to do. Doesn't matter. Shout out, though, to our sponsors. The Comedy Zone, North Carolina, both in Charlotte and in the mountains. Cherokee, baby.
What?
Shout out to Dr. Drains. You ready, fellas? I've been working on it. I got a good one.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
If you need more pressure in your pipes, a
Mm-hmm.
man will come through and make tonight the night. I'm just saying.
Was that a
It
bar?
wasn't
Not
even
mixed
dirty.
with the jingles.
wasn't even
not mixed
dirty.
with the jingles. Ooh.
I'm just saying it wasn't even dirty. Like, don't
I'm
pause.
saying, you know, you can think colonoscopy.
That's probably the cleanest. That's probably the cleanest jingle you said.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you. And what did colonoscopy? How'd you get a colonoscopy? Your mind's a little dirty. But shout out to that Pulse Vodka
In
brand.
your pipes tonight? Come on, man.
I'm saying you.
Oh shit, he froze.
No, I said make it right tonight. You gotta listen. He's 51. Turn up the hearing aid. Just go like this. It works, man. Anywho, shout out to that Pulse Vodka. We love you. Thank you for being the newest sponsor. You know what? You want to make
Shout out
little,
to Pulse, baby.
you want to make a little mixy mix drink? Pulse Vodka's the way to go because it's the pulse of the universe. Listen, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Mainly in about 15 minutes to 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to bring on the future.
Children are the future.
As you know, here at the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast, we have been doing a youth series, right? We've had young Lucas on here. Shout out to the unpaid intern going into another showcase tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the future middle linebacker of the Chicago Bears, Jordan.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You gonna do that to your son? You
Why would you do that? You already made it. You already making it
Wow.
Raven,
Bro,
stop.
why,
Raven,
bro,
Raven,
why
stop.
are you going to make him?
Stop, Raven,
wanna do
because what I
that?
was going to say was, see,
You already
before you
making
went
him
open your
being
mouth, what I was
you
going to
already
say
making
was,
him a Bears fan. Come on.
nah, he's not a Bears fan, but what I was going to
good.
say, but you open your mouth, I was going to say he's going to start with the Bears and then get traded to the Ravens, but that's out the question now, so forget about it.
Nice. Nice.
Forget about it.
Hey,
Forget about
hey, I'll take a Roquan Smith for a third rounder. I'll take
Okay.
that.
By the time Jordan plays pro, Roquan will not be there, sir.
No, that's what the Bears. That's the trade that happened.
Oh, okay.
I know. Thank you for reminding us, jackass. Anyway, we're bringing on the newest. Look, I'm going to call him the silent assassin because that's what he is. We're bringing on Reese's young man, and I say young man because this is an exemplary young man. He is a great kid. Is my nephew. His name is Novian. We're going to bring him on. We're going to ask him some questions. He's just, he you'll see. Novian is Novian.
He's no.
And that's what makes him. I got a funny Novian story I could tell. Right when Reese told me that he was doing he started football, right? This was early in middle school. I said to Reese one Sunday, yo, why don't you come over and watch some football? Wes is coming over. Bring the boy. We sit here, the boys watch some football. Yo, Novian came over, put the hood over his head, and slept for 4 hours.
Sounds like good talk.
It was a great talk. It was a great talk.
Excellent. The best.
But he gets on the field. He gets on the field. The kid's a beast. He's fast. He hits. So we'll get to Novian. Like we said, around 9:30, he'll be joining the show.
Nice.
Shout out to the Tennessee Volunteers, man. The SEC, as they proved, still runs college baseball as they have been for years. But shout out to the Tennessee Vols for winning the College World Series. The great, they played great. Can't take it away from them, man. Unlike our fucking Yankees who suck, they can't even beat the damn Mets right now. But that's another story.
We're handing out charity. Don't worry about it.
All right, that's cool. I could accept that. I want to talk about the WNBA. As you can see, we got the Ravens Sports Desk. So at any time, he may pop in like a leprechaun. Got some news for you, and and tell us what's going on. Quick update. I don't want to be that way, but anyway, we've got
shout out to whoever cut Ravens hair. Good God,
man, it's not even 6 right now, bro. That's
looking like
you got a Mexican mullet.
Nah, bro. Hey, not that peso pluma. Come on now.
at the DA.
Hey, that's why you got a beanie on your head. Shut up. You don't want to say that.
Mad. Don't be
Hey,
mad.
what's up,
But what we're gonna do? I want to talk about the WNBA. I think there's a lot to talk about there.
There is.
But I'm gonna start. I gotta start off with this. We got NBA fans in the building. Yes, I am Reese, an NBA fan.
Here we go.
Hey man, I gotta call you out on it. But I'm gonna go to Drew first on this one.
Worst draft ever.
Drew, JJ Redick.
I mean, listen, at this point, I'm not mad at it. I do like JJ Redick's, offensive mentality. I heard a little bit of the presser for the team, him stepping in. I think he's driving a good bargain. Granted, he has no, coaching, no experience, right? But hey, we've seen worse things come to fruition.
We've seen Braun take rookie coaches to the finals.
All right, so let's just see where this goes.
Think about what you just said, Ravens. LeBron, the player, took a rookie head coach.
Yeah, I stand by it. Yeah, I stand by what I said.
He took 2 of them.
Really should be that way.
It shouldn't be that way, but I'm just saying. Like, yeah.
All right. Reese, I'll go to you next. What's your thoughts on JJ Redick? Well, that you would probably love that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. I love Duke excellence. I love when Duke does things, but we all know who coaching that team. It's not who does JJ have a podcast with? The only person.
LeBron James.
Who is he friends with?
Thank you, bro.
LeBron James.
I'm saying we know who the coach of that team is, who run that team, who was a free agent this year. So they're gonna do everything to make that dude happy. guess what?
LeBron James.
They about to draft Bronny, so LeBron can play with his son. They're doing everything that LeBron wants them to do.
But we
So
know
sad.
Everything LeBron wants
we
them to
know
do.
that.
Hey, LeBron has taken player empowerment to the next level where he runs his own team. He's done ran 2 teams already.
Thank you for saying that, by the way. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
He's a great player, but God damn.
Did
I
Kobe
agree.
not do that? Did Kobe not do that? I mean, when you think about the greats, did
I don't know
they
if Kobe
not
had
do
that
that?
much power.
Hold
I
up,
don't
hold
know
up.
if Kobe had that much
Really?
No.
Do you
I think
not
Michael
forget-
had that much power.
do you
I definitely
not
think
rem-
Michael had that much power.
Do you not
No,
remember?
He
you
did
watch
have
the
that much
Bulls
power.
special.
Hold up. Hold up, wait. Do you not remember Kobe holding them hostage to look to find some new players and they
I
went all
remember
out?
that. I do remember that, but I'm saying Kobe didn't never. Hey, wait till one of my daughters come up so they can play with me.
I'm not talking to you.
So Kobe didn't have kids that early.
All right. So next up, Wes, what's your thoughts on
Said
the
my
JJ
daughter.
Redick hire, sir?
I'm kind of speechless about it. Like I'm like, he coached Little League, and now you're coaching one of the most historic basketball teams in history.
Think about all the assistant coaches he done jumped over. All the assistant
Yeah,
coaches.
that's
But I'm like, I saw a couple of the podcasts. I like what he's talking about, but but Mitch, it's collusion to me. Like ultimately, like at the end of the day, them 2 boys were plotting this from day one.
For months. Absolutely.
They were colluding in this. So Darmingham, I'm sorry, but damn it, you should have seen it when the first episode came out. But that they were colluding.
Hey, we got a first time chatter. P Love 21. King James shows love. Recognize Ohio.
You know who that
royalty.
is. You know who that is. Huh?
Who is that?
The boss.
Huh? You better hit that subscribe button, boss. That purple heart. You better
It's the
bang
boss.
that. You bang.
Hey, you know who the biggest Ohio fan is in my house.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
you've been here for the Michigan Ohio.
Don't think I'm gonna forget the name P Love now.
Oh yeah, that's who she is.
So Snow, you were saying something. I want to hear what you, because I think you were gonna say what I was thinking.
really.
Yes.
I don't know. I think a lot of stuff, man.
Well, you're disgusting. I
Bro,
know
you
that.
better played a lot of them.
Let's keep it to the LeBron James thing.
Oh, okay.
Let's don't go to the
This
minus
guy.
four. Let's go do
This
that.
guy.
Let's go do that.
I'm just saying, man. But I honestly, I think, okay, in a vacuum, I think it's a dumb hire, and here's why. I don't like anybody who has no coaching expertise at the collegiate level or the professional level for any sport. So you mean to tell me, right? Like let's just put it in the vacuum, right?
Right.
You mean to tell me that you had coaches and you got somebody that used to be a analyst?
He used to be a player.
Yeah, so was Jason Kidd, and he failed multiple times
No, you
until
gotta
he was
fail.
the
I mean,
assistant coach, and then he got Luka, and then it still was like, eh. You know what I mean? So I don't see it, but LeBron's there. LeBron's gonna get what he wants, and I'm also thinking, how come LeBron only gets first-time head coaches? So he can bully them?
Right. So he could do what he wants.
Because in Miami, there was Spo,
right.
and then when he had a
they
problem
tried.
with Spo,
They tried
Pat
to get
Riley
him, to get him
said-
fired.
yep, Pat Riley said, if you want to shut the hell up and play basketball, that's your coach, and that's what it's going to be. That's it.
Stino,
Say-
before I go to you, Stino, I want to say this. And just hear me out. Where's all the talk about
Julian,
that this wasn't fair hire? You know, there was no interview process and da. Is it because LeBron James basically is LeBron James? He can do whatever he wants in the NBA.
well, didn't they offer somebody a contract, a multi-year contract?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
that's
did.
it. That's one thing I don't. That's why I didn't agree with Wesley, because they tried to get the coach from Connecticut. They tried to get Dan.
They did.
And
That would
he
have
had
I
accolades
think, I
too.
personally
That would have been a
think that
great
would have
hire.
been a much better hire.
So
Yeah.
can I say, and I don't mean to
Gave
be
him
the guy to throw the wrench in the bag, but I think that was all a sham. I
You
think
think
they
he-
offered him that exaggerating amount of money for that time frame, knowing that he wasn't going to take it.
He got that raise, probably.
He wasn't going to take that. I think he was too comfortable and sedimented in that UConn organization to jump ship like that. He's trying to do big things for him, not just for his career, but for the college that he is coaching and them kids, man. He's trying to run back. So I didn't think he was going to take that contract.
Feel that. I mean, I think I originally thought just hearing his name originally was kind of a surprising name for me. You feel me? I mean, we don't really historically see the Lakers go after college head coaches, and for one of the first head coaching candidates to be brought up this offseason to be Hurley. I mean, I know he's obviously coming off back-to-back championships at UConn and stuff like that. He's going to be a big wanted name for teams, but I just think it would have been hard to try to lure him away from that university anyway. So,
yeah, I see him as a Coach K, Bob Knight, a lifetime college coach that just owns the town, just owns that city. For the rest, can become mayor after, and maybe the governor of, after all that. That's what I'm talking about. He just runs that. So
it's the Lakers. It's not. I get it, but it's the Lakers.
It's the Lakers.
It's a lot of pressure. But it's a lot different being coaching kids than coaching men and coaching grown men who make more money than you and can tell you, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that. I'm not picking up that screen. I'm not running that.
I kind of just look at the spotlight aspect of it. You feel me? Hurley coming from UConn, the East Coast team, small state. Obviously, UConn is a household name in collegiate sports, but obviously the spotlight is nowhere near as big or as bright as it is in LA. You know what I'm saying? Where you got every single star in Hollywood with eyes on you coming to the game, all the media on you coming to the games and everything like that. You know what I mean? I just feel like Hurley he's old school, man. He ain't with all that flashy look at me now type shit. You know what I mean? He just fundamental type basketball, coach the kids and get them ready for the future. You know what I mean?
I could not agree more with that. I think look, they're gonna make other moves. They're gonna be fine. They'll be competitive. They'll make the playoffs again. And if they go far in the playoffs, all he's doing, it's a win-win for him. He's getting paid good money. He's coaching a good team, and all he can potentially get from this is if he does what he's capable of doing. I'll say that because he is a ex-player. He knows the game of basketball. He's a smart kid. And you know what? He's approaching it great. I watched the presser he did the other day about when he says, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about that question. Some shit like that. Like, you're approaching it the right way, and so kudos to him, regardless.
Question.
Yo.
How'd you feel about Chauncey Billups becoming a head coach?
I had no problem with it, but he's a terrible.
I was bad with Chauncey.
I have no problem with Chauncey. He's a bad coach, though. He's not getting the best out of Scoop.
So I don't think anybody can get the best out of Scoop.
I didn't want to say nothing. They would call it's like, NBA or Scoop.
We say that, but
I'm not trying to say Scoot is bad.
If you actually peep Scoot at the end of the season, man, he really started to pick his game up a lot.
True.
At the end of the season, man. Once he threw those,
I'm not saying that he's bad.
Once he threw those stunner shades on, man, and he started to kind of fall out a little bit, man.
But he was, you know what? Stino's right. He was replacing a legend in that city, like Dame home Portland. So you come in to be the next point guard. It's like trying to place Dan Marino in Miami. You just not going.
I also think Chauncey is kind of having a tough time trying to determine who he wants to be the play initiator amongst Anthony Simons and Scoot Henderson as well. Because both of those guys are I'm not going to say they have similar play styles, but they both can be the primary ball handler. Both can be the primary scorer, even though Anthony is clearly a much, much better shooter than what Scoot is. Scoot, to me, is like a is like a young Russell Westbrook. You know, he can get to the basket, attack. He's quick. He's athletic. He's strong.
He
can
play make.
Right, exactly. Just don't really have the jump shot there like that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So listen, you people, you want to hear this every Tuesday? Just come on through 9 p.m. We're on Twitch right now. We're on YouTube, simultaneously in the Matrix.
Let me ask you something, Mitch. We saw this 2 years ago. I mean, not 4 years ago, with MVP point guard gets a job in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And they brought him there to coach stars, they ran all over him. And I'm talking about this
Nash.
Nash.
Yeah, he had no head coaching. I mean, no coaching experience, right?
Here's the difference. No coaching experience. Right, but here's the difference with JJ. He's coming in as LeBron's boy. So you're not going to disrespect him like that.
Does that make it worse?
No.
Because now there's a clear
division for everybody else on the team.
Well, no, but I think everyone on the team that LeBron thinks that matters, he probably consulted with them. I would say that.
You gotta factor in that LeBron's IQ of basketball play is ridiculous.
Right, but what about the day-to-day coaching stuff?
But because take over for that, I guess.
I want to see who all JJ is going to bring in as his assistants first.
Yes, yes.
I think that'll be a big thing for him too, since he doesn't have that coaching experience. What guys is he going to bring in to aid him along the start of this new journey for him? Obviously, it's going to be tough. You know, you're dealing with a tough personality with LeBron, who really wants it to be. I'm not going to say wants it to be all about him, but obviously we can tell he kind of wants to have a lot of say in how things go. Now there was some stuff that came out that they both said that they did not conversate about JJ Redick being the coach until after it was already, being finalized.
Hey, Stino, during the football season, I have a segment that I always start off with on the show, and then everyone follows me. It's called "Are you serious? Are you serious?" Fuck out of here! Don't give me that bullshit. I'm
not saying I believe.
Don't give me that bullshit.
I just had to make sure that
JJ's gonna have a problem with. I'm just saying I don't think JJ's gonna have a problem with LeBron. JJ's biggest problem is motivating AD.
Thank you.
It's gonna cut the unibrow.
He's gonna have to motivate him. What he does with Anthony is gonna.
Would it be smart to possibly move on from Anthony Davis? Get a couple players.
LeBron ain't gonna let. He knows.
That's not gonna happen, man.
I mean, to the NoMaam Nation, keeping it strong in the chat right now. By the way,
so I think that AD could be traded to the Bulls for like DeMar DeRozan, a couple first round picks.
I mean, but you ain't gonna have no big man down there.
Not a good trade.
Trade LA ever do.
Who you gonna have playing in the middle if you ain't got no AD there, man? Because I mean, your other center right now is Jackson Hayes,
YG.
Small ball. Hey, you can go.
Not with the Haitian church shoes.
You go small ball.
Hey, no mustard on the track.
So I think. So I heard that the Lakers were looking to get Murray from Atlanta. DeJounte Murray.
They can take bitch ass OG since he wants to leave the Knicks, bitch ass.
No, I think they're gonna restructure OG.
I knew that was
but
hurt your feelings.
I think they're gonna. I think if they do, the talks were that they're gonna, Rui is the big piece that's going to be moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
If you can keep AD, bring Braun back, get DeJounte.
Yeah, if you can keep AD healthy, shit, you gotta keep him on the floor.
I mean, AD showed that he can be healthy. He played.
It is so.
Yeah, he put him in bubble.
Yeah, I think this year was his healthiest year since his time.
Yeah, for a while you got low managed a little bit, right. But
Well, wait, hold on. You know what? He's a Ravens fan. He's used to just making fun of people if they get like a paper cut. They're out. They're garbage and they're.
Some people they get out because their little finger got jammed or whatever.
See,
little finger. My finger hurts.
He doesn't talk about duty pants, Lamar Jackson and stuff. That's okay.
Wow.
Listen.
My finger hurt. We got the rest of the season.
He broke his wrist, you dipshit. In America, you got to have surgery for that. We don't just pour silicone. We don't just put silicone on
He
it.
about to hit you with it. He about to go raise with
it. Listen. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube, Twitch. Come check your boys out. The No Man Fantasy Sports Podcast. We're doing big things, people. You want merchandise for the summer? You want the Suns out, guns out? You got the muscle shirts? You want a little NCFS? We got you. Ladies walking around the dongs. We got you. We got everybody.
It's sundress season, baby.
See what I'm saying? Listen. Where we at, Reese? We good?
Man, I love sundress.
That's all. So listen. This is very the guys, and not that we're ever serious or anything like that, but this is going to be fun. We're going to continue in the youth series with our man Novian McGriff, plays for the Porter Ridge Pirates.
Nice.
When he sits down, when he sits down, give him a round of applause. What up, Novian? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
What up, Novi?
What up, King? How you doing, sir?
What's happening?
So here, Novian, again, I told him, you play for Porter Ridge, the Porter Ridge Pirates. What positions do you play?
I play running back and D-line.
Okay. Which one's your favorite one?
Running back.
Ooh.
So you rather get hit than do the hitting?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, if you got the move, you got the speed. Go for it, my guy.
Oh no, he got some jets on him. So
you got to go.
He could run. He could run. But no, Ian. So we're gonna ask you. Just want to talk to you. Ask you a few questions about your path to playing football and what motivates you. We talked a little bit before the show. So I'll start off if you don't mind. What is it about football that you love? Like, what is your favorite thing about football?
I love hitting.
Straight to it.
Spicy. We just got a little spicy.
Take out that aggression.
Hey,
what I'm talking about,
you say
man.
You like running back more than D-line. Come on.
That's awesome.
So running back too.
Hey,
tell him.
Yeah,
you
I want to see the passion that the man got.
All right, so listen, in about 10 after the interview, Novi, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask your mom to take the camera outside. I want to see you just tackle your dad on the front lawn. Is that cool?
All right,
cool. That's what I'm talking about. That's bad. All right, Drew, I'm gonna let you go next. You got Jordan. Novi and Drew's son Jordan also plays football. So this is Drew Novian.
Novi, nice to meet you, brother. Much success and on your journey through football. One question. D-line.
Yeah.
That's the trench, right? And I know what specific, like, is it all positions on the D-line or one specific position?
I play DN.
DN?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Talk to me about using your speed to get into that backfield. Like, what about that gives you the most excitement?
I think the most exciting part about it is having the reactions of everybody knowing that he's in the backfield, and
yes, sir.
And it's my speed, so it's like as soon as the ball snaps, they're automatically surprised that I'm casting.
Nice. Keep that pressure on him.
Awesome.
Keep that pressure on him, young bro.
Awesome. Wes, what do you got?
He kind of jumped into it. I was going to ask him, like, what does he think his strengths are? But he already jumped in. He's like speed coming around that corner. So
you can keep asking that, Wes, because he knows.
So, but I know obviously you can do that, but what do you think you got to work on? Like, obviously the speed aspect. You got that. Like, you already recognizing that talent. But what do you think you can work on to get better?
Well, first of all, I'm definitely smaller than most of the running backs, or not running backs, but D-line we have. So I do want to work on getting my body bigger and gaining more weight.
Good.
Yeah.
Drew, do you want to talk to him about that, if you don't mind?
So about size, what are you, 15, 16?
Yeah.
So I mean, you're going through your growth spurt, right? I tell Jordan, I've been on him. Just conditioning is key right now through these growth spurts, right? Resistance bands, that's something good for you to use in your time of, while you're working out, prepping. Get a good diet in you. Don't try to cheat, because you cheat it the wrong way, you get into that growth spurt, and then puberty kicks in. Puberty starts ramping up. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to cut that unwanted weight. But just take your time, bro. Take your time moving from step to step. Don't try to always look for your max number. Build definition in your muscles and your tone, bro. Is the best thing that I could best advice that I could give. Because once you get into your junior, senior year and that weight room really starts kicking in, the definition is going to show out when you start cranking out those max numbers with the weight. So get a good diet in, rest your body. All you young players, rest your body. Because right now you young, hey, this little ache and pain is going to go away, but rest up, bro, and you'll get there.
Awesome. Thank you, Drew, for that. Snow, you got a question for young Novian?
Sure do. So you said you would like to play running back more than DN, correct?
Yep.
So with current running backs, surpass. If you were to build your prototypical style, what running backs would you pick certain qualities from? Like for example, the power of Derrick Henry. You know what I mean?
Definitely the mentality and speed of Chris McCaffrey. I like how he runs through the line with full effort every time.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, real quick, Novian, you're a hit right now. We got people on YouTube. We got questions in the chat for you.
Yeah. Read them.
From War Chant. What was your greatest play to this point?
I'm not really thinking right now. Like out of all, like my freshman year.
Any point you've ever played? Like what is the one that when you go to sleep at night and you think about that, you'd be like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I did that.
I remember one. I was playing D line. I had rushed to the line, and I remember I had hit somebody while I was chasing them down, and I think the other team was the other team were kind of mean, so I had what's it called? I had X my body while I was on over top of them. I got a flag though, but I still
Another question we got. What is your goal in football?
I'm trying to get to college at least, and then maybe to the NFL if I can get there.
Good.
Okay. Stino, you got a question for young Novian?
Yeah, man. I had a couple actually, man. I'm gonna go one by one. We talked about it a little earlier before the podcast started, man. But elaborate a little bit on what gets you hyped, get you into the zone before you get into the game, get you ready to go out there and just pop somebody and knock their chin strap off, man.
When I'm in a locker room or on a bus, I like to just like sit, meditate, like get ready and think about being better than the person in front of me.
Wow.
I like that. I like
assassin.
I got a great
assassin.
That's a good mentality to have.
I got another great question from the chat. NoMaam Nation, by the way, you're on fire tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, you killing.
This is from Rai, and I won't scare you, Novian, but this guy never puts on a shirt. But he has a great question. He's a smart dude, real smart guy. Besides your parents, and let me preface by saying he has two phenomenal parents. One's much better looking than the other. But
shout out to the
whatever.
parents. Shout out to the parents.
Shout out to the McGriff parents, like Novian's parents. They're just, I just you love them. You meet them, you love them. Anyway, besides your parents, what's your driving force to succeed?
Money.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
He's honest about
no, seriously, that's honesty. That's look. Listen, if that's anything, that's honesty. So shout out to Novian. That was honesty, and I respect that, brother.
Yeah, I like that.
To the bag, young
I
sir.
respect that.
Get to the bag.
As a street poet from Compton, California, by the name of Kendrick Duckworth once said, "Money trees is a perfect place for shade."
There you go.
Kendrick Duckworth is crazy.
All right, Novian, I got one for you. Is there any D end that you like to pattern your game after?
Not really. I just kind of play.
Yo, let me. So Novian, I'm gonna be. Hold on, Novian. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you know, Uncle Mitch to nephew Novian, right? So every week I threaten your dad I'm going to fire him. I mean, the offer's on the table. You want to take over his spot? Just let me know, man. Because you're on fire right now. Every Tuesday, 9 p.m. I'll get permission from Mom Dukes. Let you stay up a little later, even cuss a little if you want to. Just saying. Just saying. But you're amazing. Like this is I want you to know, and you know this because we're friends. We talk all the time. I have such a newfound, even more respect for you now, because your honesty is it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's refreshing. All these kids that are just talking all this smack, and we've had like Jordan and Lucas on the show, and it's the same thing. The reason you guys are going to succeed is because you're honest, you're truthful. But you, like I've told the other boys, and I'll say it to you: believe in yourself. Okay, your dad played, Drew played, Wes and I played, Snino. I mean, he played mini golf, Ravens, because he's really short. But we've all played sports at a pretty decently high level. And the advice that Drew's giving you and Wes and your dad, I know who is your number one fan, and he's also your number one critic, which he should be.
Always. Yeah.
Right? You are amazing, and so I'm gonna give Ravens a chance to answer your question, but I had this question in my mind, and I've been wanting to ask you this for quite a while, actually. And your dad kind of alluded to it, and you said something about it earlier when we were talking. You're very mild-mannered, right? You're a great kid. You're very quiet, very reserved. And the first time that your mom showed me shared video with me of you playing, like, who the hell is this kid? Is it hard to turn that switch on, but is it hard to shut it off when the game's over? Because we've seen people that don't know how to shut that off, and they become disrespectful, and they take it to levels they shouldn't take it to. And I don't see that in you, but so how do you manage that switch?
I just find my balance. When I get on the field, I just let it all out. And when I'm off.
Hey, can I answer that question too, Mitchell?
Sure, absolutely.
With him, I've seen this kid grow up, and he is the most passive. Like, I'm talking about, like, I can tell you a story. There was a school fight, and this kid is just attacking him, and Novian's just holding him down. Said, "Calm down, bro. Relax. Just calm down." That's who he is.
Right.
But then he gets on the field, and he snaps into this different human being that I don't know. but I cheer for it and I scream and I cuss and I do all that for it. Where he just hitting people relentlessly, even teammates knocking them out. He's just a different person. I think
so. Like the pastor Reggie White.
Hey,
I was thinking of Blue Kuechly.
My son is better at controlling his emotions and his feelings than I ever was. I could not ramp down after a game. My son goes from psycho on the field to, hey, I'm a gamer. Time to go. let's get back. Can we get some candy, Dad? And just back to this normal, passive Gandhi type kid that you see now. Yeah.
Well, I got one last question, and Ravens, I want you to ask your question. And just because I looked over at Ravens and I saw this question by Ryan, and I think it's a great question. No, yeah, I know you said like when you're on the bus, you and the boys, you guys get all, you hype each other up. But if you could give your peers advice, what would you give them? Like if Jordan, if you were talking to Jordan or talking to Lucas about just performing in sports, what advice would you give them?
It's a process. Just have fun. Just go through it, and you go through that process. It gets fun on it. It gets more fun when you're in the game, when you're in practice.
Okay. Okay. Ravens, what you got, homeboy?
When you're playing running back,
of course, Jared.
What's your favorite gap? A, B, C, or are you gonna take the outside? Your favorite gap?
Well, at first, when I first started playing running back, I love to go inside. A gap, B gap. But now I'm playing more running back and I'm learning more of it. I like C gaps. I like C gap, D gap, all the way out. I like running outside.
Hey, Raven, I'll tell you this. We had a little problem. He started freshman year. They started him at running back because he's been defensive player since he's 6. He's been nothing but defense. I'm talking about defensive player of the year, every league, all that. He sack leader, all that. That's what he's been. He starts running back, and we find out that, oh my God, he needs glasses because he can't see shit.
I can't catch.
He couldn't catch. He couldn't see nothing. But then as soon as we took him to the eye doctor and got him some sports contacts.
Oh, the sports contacts?
He wouldn't wear the goggles. He doesn't like wearing the goggles, but he'll wear the sports contacts. He's catching everything. So he was like second string running back because of speed and power, and they loved everything he was doing. But then he kind of they started throwing the ball to him, and they kind of pushed him back a little bit. But this year, he's doing 7-on-7s a lot. So he's learned how to catch the ball, run routes. He's getting to the point where he's going to be a better offensive player.
And you're still you're JV. This is your last year at JV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Reese, look into my fault, Mitch. Look into getting the you can get I'm not sure Novi if you like wearing visors, but if you do, you can get your prescription in the visor.
What they bro?
Yeah.
No, I think they made a rule that because you can't use visors.
No, you can use visors. It's just
yes, you can. So listen,
they gotta be clear.
Okay.
So hold on. You can, right? The tint that you can get is the only tint that you can get is the iridescent one. That's the darkest one that they will allow you to play with in height. Well, up here, the iridescent one. So the one that looks like multicolored. Because of your prescription. So it gives him a full range of view of prescription within his visor, bro. Look into that.
The only downside of that one is if it's hot and you get fog up.
It's all tempered.
That was the problem with the goggles.
It's all tempered. It doesn't fog. It doesn't it's scratch resistant. Like it's pretty much like having eyeglasses lenses as one big visor.
Interesting. Novian. So Bro Juan, who's part of the NoMaam family, he says make sure you stay in love with watching film, especially running backs. Yeah. Do that, and that's some really great advice. So just make sure you do that. Now, NoMaam J Curbs, who's at work right now, doing his thing, making his guaparoni.
He's picking the corn.
He has a question for you. It's not even a football related question. He wants to know what your favorite anime is.
My favorite anime?
Yeah.
It's One Piece. That's
Oh my god! How did I know?
All right, let me go ahead. You know, I'm on like
Bro, the
episode
anime's ass.
580. Wait,
it's not bad at all.
Tripping.
It's
My man, that hair
because
hitting rocks. What?
it's long, isn't it? That's why. You
Not
think
One
it's bad, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't have an attention span. Don't
Okay,
listen to
now
him, man.
let me ask you that. Oh, go ahead.
He's cooking.
I'll ask you.
He's
I'll
cooking.
ask you another question.
Wait, I want to know why he likes One Piece so much.
No, that's okay. Go ahead. I'll ask my.
At first, when I watched the first few episodes, I didn't like it, so I pushed it to the side. But then when I decided to go fully through it, it gets real good at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
All right, what are you gonna ask there, buddy boy?
Hey, have you watched or have you heard of the anime called My Hero Academia?
Yes.
Overrated.
Yes.
Goated. Get the fuck out.
Overrated.
He says it gets bad
fuck
after
out
a
of
season.
It gets bad after.
Okay. I got one. Then Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Tough. That's a tough one.
Tough.
You got to watch Ninja Scroll. Just watch Ninja Scroll.
Hey, this is for Curbs right here. DC or Marvel, son? Who's better?
Marvel.
Oh, say it louder. Say, can you say that one more time?
Marvel.
Whoa. Can you do me a favor? Can you spell the name?
Marvel.
It clears.
Whoa, no
clears.
T or C in there, buddy.
It clears.
Clears DC.
Yo, this is for Reese.
Yeah.
Reese, have you he's a 9th grader, right? Going into 10th grade?
Yeah, he's going to 10th grade this year.
Yo, next summer, man, camps, bro.
Yep.
Oh, he's in all the camps.
All the camps good. Yep.
So,
I want to. How's practice going? Because I know you do summer practice now, right?
Oh, you're doing workout.
They're doing
good. Are they in 2 days yet?
Huh?
Oh,
no.
He goes to 7:00 in the morning till 12. So they do like they try to get all the heat because it's hot down here. So they go early in the morning.
Conditioning and all that.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, outside of that, are you doing any workouts yourself, or something like watching film or anything like that to improve your game?
I have workout equipment at home, so I have like hurdles, cones, and stuff. I usually go in the backyard and pull out a few like videos on how to do drills and stuff, and do them in the backyard of my house.
Okay. I like that workout.
Yes, sir.
Do you watch like any tutorial? Not really tutorials, but like any running backs that are in the league or running backs that are retired, like see their views of like when a hole opens, like be patient or rushing it. You watching videos like that?
Yeah.
What are your aspects on that?
Highlights and some like what's it called? Like vision, like not tutorial, but like it's like how to like perspective on things when you're running.
Like how to anticipate the holes that are going to open up, stuff like
that. Personal center views, I guess that's what they got.
Yeah,
he watches that. Yeah,
that's real good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I try to get him to watch more Derrick Henry because I think he's going to be a more upright back.
Hey man, let him find his niche.
Yes,
I see how he runs, and I can say, okay, let's watch this.
With that
Yeah, I see how he's an aggressive runner, so I know he's not trying to dodge anybody. He never does that.
So listen, a lot of people like to use the stiff arm, but I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my son, the stiff arm is effective when you load it first. let that defensive player get into the reach and wow. Ain't listen. 2 places you're aiming for, right? I know a lot of people like going for the face mask. Don't do it.
No.
Shoulder pad level or right in the middle of the chest plate. Right in the middle of the chest plate, bro. Those are the 2 biggest impacts because a player's looking to square you up half a man on the tackle. So if you're ahead of that person, right, and you're trying to get past them to get to the edge, get to that shoulder, man. Stiff arm them straight out. If they're ahead of you, right in the middle of the chest, bro. It'll change a person's whole lifestyle.
It definitely will.
they will make a decision trying to tackle you the next time.
Yes, sir.
They will make a business decision tackling you.
Noe, anything you want to say to us, to your fans out there? You got it's probably like 500 fans and stuff. Like what's going down? You want to say anything to anybody?
No, I'm good.
Right.
I love it. I love it. Well, no,
we
we
have a question though.
Raven got one more question.
So besides football, what's the other sport that you love? Like I know obviously football is your main sport, but what's the second sport that you really like? You watch videos and do everything, all your training like you do in football.
I don't really have a second sport. I'm all football.
You never thought about doing like soccer or anything like that?
I've tried other sports, but no, they weren't really for me.
Like some soccer or like tennis to work on like.
I've tried basketball. You tried basketball. I've tried basketball.
I'm gonna say it didn't go well. Did it not go well, sir? Did it not go well?
I'm pretty good at chess stuff. I've been in a chess tournament. I've been a chess tournament.
He's coming second place.
So you're the cerebral. What I'm hearing is you're the cerebral assassin.
You can be the Jaylen Brown of football.
Well, Novian, I want to say this to you, from the NoMaam family to the NoMaam Nation. Thank you. We wish you the best in this upcoming season. Again, I'll say it again. You're an amazing young man, nephew. You always got a place. If you want to ever come hang out, you're my guy. 10 houses down. You're my guy. I appreciate you. I respect you, and I hope that you have one of the most phenomenal seasons of your life. But as I said to you earlier, as long as you believe in yourself, everything will fall into place. So, NoMaam Nation, let's give it up one time for Novian, baby. Let's go.
Thank you.
Salute you, sir. Salute you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Novian.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Tackle your dad on the way out.
Huh?
You should have
Tackle him on the way
speared.
out.
You should have speared your dad on the way out, man. What's going on?
Oh no, he ain't doing that shit. That's 260 pounds. Nah, he ain't doing that. He ain't
But it's the that I love the youth series and Reese. Thank you for allowing us.
Thank you guys.
Listen. Thank you for allowing us to talk to your son. As I've told you plenty of times before, he's a great kid. I really appreciate you for doing that. It means means a lot. It means a lot. You know how much it does mean to me personally. But hey, the youth series, this is what we're doing. If you have a child in your life that is a sports star and they just want someone to talk to about it, chop it up with the boys. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here on Twitch. I'm here on TikTok. On Twitch and YouTube. We should be on TikTok.
Pull up on me.
Whatever. We were here. Shut up.
I can think of that kid, man.
But no, so
man,
phenomenal interview. I knew he would open up to us, man.
Yeah. I was surprised.
That's my guy. I'm
shocked.
Don't ask him those.
Yes, I asked your question, Jared, and he said One Piece.
See, I knew it.
One Piece.
Get him, Drew. Get him, Drew.
Boy, hey, I give y'all all graces and praise for y'all making it so comfortable for him to open up because he don't trust everybody, don't like talking to everybody, but he came. I appreciate it.
Reese, he was ready. He was like, do this for the money.
When he sat down, and he and right after the introduction, it was like, I'm here. And he was comfortable, bro. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man. I'm present. I'm surprisingly shocked and very happy. I'm glad you guys did that for him. It takes a lot to get him to come out of the shell.
And once again, shout out to you and the missus, bro. Like, that couldn't be possible without y'all. So thank y'all for that.
I wanted to tell y'all a story, Drew. Hey, all that aggression, I said, where is this coming from? Where is this kid getting this from? And I forgot his mom is from Canton and she a thug, so. She a violent person, so that's where it came from. That Ohio Canton came out of him. You know, it wasn't Michigan. He still just be great and a good guy, but nah.
He bound to be a Hall of Famer then, bro.
Hey.
Bound to be a Hall of Famer, bro.
She the gangster in the family.
Oh, she's a thug. She's a thug.
My gosh, she is a thug.
But so I got to announce again. I got my ass kicked again in WNBA fantasy this week. To Jared, he kicked my ass again. I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated. I'm terrible. I'm undefeated. I haven't gotten any feet underneath me. I'm terrible. Hold on. You know what the fucked up thing about it was? Is the one night that I had all my players going and I killed it. He did better. Like, I can't catch a break.
Your roster sucks.
Listen.
Hey, Noe, if you're still listening, there's a sports desk position available.
Speaking of that WNBA NoMaam Fantasy League, I just want y'all to know that I beat the number one team in our league. I gave him his second loss.
Oh, that was you? Hey, man.
Hey, Drew, I told you, didn't I tell you that? I think I told Stino too that he was going to take that first loss when he went against me.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
What's your record right now? What's your record, Drew?
My record, I think 3-3. I had a rough 2-week span, bro. Like I played Stino and it wasn't a lot of games for me. And you know, yeah, I'm talking crazy. Snow didn't have a lot of good games, like matchup wise, and that's the
a lot of injuries
down
too.
thing. Yeah, he had some injuries too.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about the WNBA, the way the games are spaced out. Like we don't play another game until Thursday.
There's a game going on. There's a game going on right now.
No, but this game don't count.
No,
this is the champion. This is the Commissioner's Cup game, so that game don't count towards.
What is it? What's going on? Is it like the All Star or something?
No, it's the Commissioner's Cup. It's the same thing that the NBA did with the
season tournament. Season tournament.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I suck. My team's terrible
too, man. I'm 4-2. Shout out, bro, for the loss that he took this week at the hands of my squad. Led by
why is it like that though?
Led by Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. You know,
I got bro, you about to get another loss? My bad.
So only 4 people can get in the playoffs.
What are you talking about? Yeah, because we're only a 8-team league.
Yeah, 8-team league.
Whoa.
It's 10 teams.
Sports desk. Mitch is about to be happy as hell if this is true.
What?
You see that update?
Y'all don't tell me the Nets are sending Malik Bridges to the New York Knicks. You gotta be goddamn.
Wait, what?
I was waiting just to say Roe Reeves.
You are fired, Ravens. What's going on? What are you doing? Put down the empanadas, man.
I was just about to bring it up. So,
Mikal Bridges?
Yes.
To the Knicks?
Oh, the Nova Knicks, baby.
Y'all lose. What's it called? Y'all get Mikal Bridges? Oh, that's some bullshit.
Mikal Bridges to the Knicks?
Hold on.
Yo.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Did it happen? I don't see the announcement.
For Bogey and four picks.
4 unprotected first round picks. The projected first.
They traded OG?
No,
OG's not signing back with y'all.
I think OG is signing back with the Knicks. I think they're going to.
Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. He's going to free agents.
No,
especially if y'all brought Bridges in.
He didn't confirm that he's looking to go somewhere else. He's looking for a contract, and I think the Knicks do offer him.
Ooh, I love that right there.
Hey, Wes, that's collusion. Now bring up your goddamn collusion, right? That's collusion. 2 New York teams helping each other. Y'all full of shit.
Oh, listen, hold up. The Knicks.
All right, here we go.
Ever traded? I can't remember the last time the Knicks and the Nets made a trade. Real talk. Like
it's probably when they were back in Jersey.
Who?
When the Nets were back in Jersey.
1983 is the last time.
Yep.
Shit.
They weren't even the Brooklyn Nets, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, they had Derek Coleman.
I'm boy. I don't know what this does with OG. Like I don't know because you can't put him out there.
Wait, Mikal
They both play the
Bridges?
same position.
Hold on, wait. We saying that Mikal
Nah, OG plays
Bridges
the
is
four.
worth fourth first round pick?
To the Knicks, if
No,
they lose
that-
an OG,
that's the
yeah.
tax. Ravens, that's the tax we had to pay to get that player. Like they weren't normally messing with us, so we had to throw in extra just to be like, okay, that's how we had to.
Look like the Chicago Bears right now.
Is this
There you
confirmed?
go again.
Yep.
I don't know.
just came
I'm look.
across.
I just got. I just
came
got
across.
something.
It
but-
just came across. It said so it's
It's on there.
Bovan. It's Bovan and a slew of picks to the Nets for
protection
OG. I mean for Mikal Bridges.
And then they swap a second rounder.
Yep, they swap a second round.
That's great. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's.
But think about it, dude. We kept
stop
score.
hating, you little bastard.
No,
man.
no. I'm glad.
the
I'm
core.
glad y'all got another playmaker and someone that can fill in when.
Nova,
What's that
baby.
for,
the
So-
Nova Knicks.
Hey, you know the biggest reason why they did this, right?
They lose an OG. That lets
No.
me know they lose an OG.
No, we got to guard the damn Celtics. We got to
No,
guard.
listen. Mikal Bridges has never missed a game in his entire career.
That's a fact.
That's true.
And
That's
never.
also true.
That's the best.
Going all the way back to college, I do believe as well. I don't think he missed a game in college neither. He has that durability, and that obviously showed to be an issue for the New York Knicks in this postseason because you had Josh Hart injured, Dante DiVincenzo ended up getting banged up.
OG got injured.
Yep, OG Mitchell Robinson got injured. Jalen Brunson broke his
Mitchell's
hand
always
at the
injured.
end
At
of
some
the.
point, they got to get rid of Mitchell.
Yeah,
At some point,
so
they got to find a way to keep Hartenstein.
That's a
You
big
never
move,
get,
man.
You never get rid of
Big
Mitchell.
move.
Mitchell's
So
awesome.
I think they move off of Mitchell
They got to get rid
and
of
go get Zach Edey.
I mean,
What
I
do you
know we
think?
was getting ready to touch on the draft and stuff right now, or here for too long, man. I had just made my little mock draft, and I actually had Zach Edey going to OKC at 12. Man, I know it seemed like a little bit of a reach, but I mean, I just think Zach Edey's that kind of guy that OKC would need down there to be able to allow Chet to be able to stretch the floor and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's for another segment. Let me backpedal.
Whoa. Wow. Good job, buddy. So,
I can't believe y'all got this. I can't believe y'all got this damn trade. I just
before something else we can't believe. Good segue right into it. I got some really big news for the NoMaam Fantasy world, for the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast and the NoMaam Nation. November 16th in Charlotte, North Carolina. The NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast has teamed up with their sponsor, Pulse Vodka, with Ride for Kindness, shout out to DJ Mondo D, and Harley Davidson. And we are putting together a live show at the parking lot in the area over there, right?
Off Independence.
There'll be a lot more. We're not even in July yet, so more details to come. But whenever there's details dropping, new details, I kind of want to throw it into the mix. Now, don't ask me who, because I can't divulge that information right now, because I don't even have it. But just added to the event is a celebrity flag football event.
Oh no!
Okay.
So, who just said they invited? You did?
No, celebrity flag football. Hey, I'm down.
So, NoMaam Nation, we're going big. We're going live. We're gonna do a live show with Bro 1v1 Bro versus the world. We're gonna do a joint venture, do a live podcast from the parking lot where we'll be selling merch. We'll be selling ourselves. We're having a grand old time. There's gonna be a lot more to come. All right.
I'm not.
They got
Hey,
insurance.
yo, forget that. I'm about the capitalism, man. What y'all want to see? A kneecap or something? I got y'all.
Whoa.
They got insurance because I might, Stino, what's up?
What happened to Stino? What happened to Stino?
Me and Stino, we out here. We about to relive the. Excuse me.
Hey, no. So we could have our own team going out there. I'm just saying.
Oh no, we're not.
And I didn't say you, oh man. Listen, I'm good.
46 years old.
Andy Reid. No, I'm saying Bruce Arians.
I'm out there, bro. You better stop.
Bruce Arians, baby. Bruce Arians all day.
Give me some flags.
Yo, listen,
give me the flags. I'm out there.
Hey.
Well, listen, mark it on your calendars. November 16th. It's a Saturday. NoMaam is hitting the road. A live event, celebrity flag football, and a lot more to come. I'm telling you, this is going to be huge for your boys. This is going to be huge for you, nation. As we grow, you grow. As you grow, we grow.
Let me let NoMaam Nation know. Let me just let NoMaam Nation. If I'm in that flag celebrity game, it is not flag celebrity. It's became pick them up and mock them up.
You see, here
we go. I'll put your son out there. Stop being. Why do you have to always wake up choosing violence?
Nah, Road Reese.
No, I'm not chasing nobody with no flags, brother. I ain't grabbing flags.
First off,
Road Reese gonna look like Greenlaw trying to get on the field.
Nasty.
Yeah, you're probably. You're right.
I will save up enough energy just to give you one ounce of the power. 1 ounce.
That's crazy.
You watch Hero Academia.
Reese. I love you to death, brother. But you start running, them cigarettes are gonna kick in.
Oh yeah, no. The knees are gonna kick in. The knees
in the cigarette.
You're gonna hear loud pop.
But listen,
I'm just gonna let Drew set you up. I just want Drew to get you to an angle to get you to me, just like funnel you into that hit.
Listen, if you want to be part of the festivities, reach out to me. Hit me up. NoMaam Fantasy Football at gmail.com. Hit me up on TikTok. Whatever you want to do. If you want to be part of the festivities, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? So this is huge for us. I just, again, we couldn't do it without each other. Nation, thank you. We love you. And if Ravens, you got to step your game up. How do you not break that breaking news?
Bro, nobody else got that until like 2 or 3 minutes later.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, on a little bit more of a somber note.
I literally got all my alerts on for every sport, and
listen,
I didn't get nothing.
On more of a somber note,
let's go.
Shout out to the Rocks family. His dad passed away tonight. Sika.
I was Roman's dad.
Roman's dad. I'm sorry, Roman's dad.
Rock's dad.
The Rock's that'll be his uncle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a blood relation. It's a tribal thing,
right?
Yeah.
So to that family, the Hanoi, right? Hanoi.
The Hanoi family, yeah.
Shout out to Sika. Shout out to the Wild Samoans.
The Wild Samoans, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought the Rock was
related
by marriage. It's none of my business.
His mom is
His mom. Okay, it's a hard story to explain. In that culture, like the two heads of the family, like High Chief Maivia and then the Sika family, they became blood relatives in that culture. They say we're brotherhood, and so their families are connected that way. So the Rock and that family are connected that way. So Rock's grandfather and then Sika and their father were like brothers. Yeah, so it's like that.
Anyway, shout out to the family. Rest in power, King. Rest in peace. Condolences to their family.
He's been sick a while.
I've been a wrestling fan for a minute, man. I told y'all the story, but with my experience with Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans when I was a little kid. Got to see them perform live. It was amazing. But
Aaron Judge his 7th career Grand Slam. Oh, my bad. I thought I was on mute.
What? No. Okay. The job of a sports desk is not to be on mute.
You're working backwards, bro. You're working backwards, man.
God damn, Ravens.
I didn't want to interrupt with that.
That's what a sports desk does. Listen, you are the worst. You are the worst version of Molly Qualm ever. I'm just saying that right now.
Hey, look at home run.
That's
Still working on it, man. We're still working on it.
I just got it. It was 15 minutes ago that it happened.
Oh, thank you, Sports Desk.
We're still losing 9-7 though, but whatever.
Right.
Hey, Mitchell.
Wait, what's the
Yes,
score?
sir.
Ravens would be the
9-7.
only Mexican that escaped to the other
9-7?
side of the border. He go to Mexico.
What's
to
the
Canada.
inning?
Yeah, he
Hey,
makes
quiet,
it to
I'm gonna snap
Mexico.
that
He
turban
trying to
off your
dig
head.
under Canada.
Wait, what's the like what inning is it?
It's the top of the Yankees are down to their last out.
This dude is crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
It's
Nets are not
9-7.
finished.
Give
The
Raven
Nets
a
are
bell.
also trading a 2025 Suns pick swap for a 2027 Suns first and a first round swap in 2029 to Houston for their own 2025 pick, 2026 first round
Game's
pick,
over.
and James Harden trade. Wow.
Yo.
The Knicks,
Wow.
I mean, the Nets are
That's
trying to load it up this
a
year.
lot of picks. being
The
sold
Nets,
up.
right? They're trying to get
Yeah, because they lost. Didn't they lose them all in the?
They lost them all in the KD and Kyrie.
Yeah.
They lost
They
all
had
that
nothing.
bit. They had shit. Yeah, they were dead in the water.
Yeah, and they ain't got nothing.
Right.
They started to get a lot back with acquiring Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson though, because the Suns did give up a lot of picks to get KD as well. So
Hold on, wait. Does that mean Harden's going? Wait, no.
no, Harden's
with the Clippers.
going to be a free agent. There's been some rumblings that the Clippers are not going to re-sign him or Paul George. So James Harden probably won't end up being a free agent.
So
they
real
blowing that
quick,
team up.
so
I
real
have no
quick, though,
idea.
I kind of want to
What's
bring
left
this
of
up.
it?
Go ahead, Mitchell.
So, listen, I've already.
You
No,
shocked about calling me?
no. Listen, I already got beef with Stino this week. Okay, I already got beef with Stino this week, and I got beef with you too. So I'm gonna bring that shit up. But so I started. I was in the car a lot this weekend, and so I was creating some new logos or whatever. And I threw an idea out for Jared, and he liked it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna run with it.
What the fuck
So
did they get?
we all know what Drew's catchphrase is. Drew, if you don't mind.
I'm only here so I don't get fined.
No, not that one, you goofball.
Which one?
Whenever you come into the room for the first time, what's the first thing you say? Yeah. Right? So mine's what up? Jared, since he calls everybody mid, Jared is your mid. I asked Stino, what's yours? He goes, yes, ma'am.
God damn. God damn. You a bitch.
So I'm doing a sticker series, so I need.
Damn, boy.
So Wes, I'm gonna need you to send me what you believe you. Actually, Wes, I got yours. You're just a 3-time champion. Reese, send me yours so you can tell me how bad my logos are, like you did today.
Oh God, here we go.
Piece of shit.
I
Snow,
choose violence. That's
Snow,
mine.
same thing. Ravens, yours is just gonna say, I missed the news.
You should know mine. You should know mine.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes, sir.
You should fuck with Wes a little bit, man. Give him the since he's a 3-time champ, man. Go ahead and give him the Mahomes 3 fingers picture with the 3 rings, man.
Oh yeah.
He's a Raiders fan.
Well,
too,
you know
man.
what,
Yeah.
Steele? That's a great
No,
way to get.
I take any other player with 3 rings than my
Yeah,
own.
he ain't doing no Mahomes shit.
Yeah,
He
he ain't
don't
doing
know
it.
shit. That's
I
a
mean,
Raiders fan. Oh, you an
I
asshole.
know. That's
Is-
why I said to do
Is
it.
Tom
man.
Brady? Is Tom Brady's 3 rings any better?
Bro, that's too much to write on a little sticker. You gotta condense that down, buddy.
All right, so what is going on right now? The Rockets are
Robo gets
attempting to
doofus
build
face.
up picks to trade for Kevin Durant.
What?
Who?
The Rockets are.
Wow.
With that
That'd
young
be-
team? God, they about to fuck up.
That'd be
listen,
interesting.
Can I say
So-
something?
Yes, sir. Go for
Yo, if Kevin Durant goes to another team,
it.
listen, I
That's
do not
already
want
built.
to hear another word about LeBron jumping teams and doing this and doing that. Yo, KD is the ultimate set tripping basketball player.
Ring chaser.
Hopscotch.
Okay.
Throw that
I don't wanna
throw
hear
that rock. See where it
Is it,
lands.
See where it
is it really a ring chaser if you know like
You got to win the ring, don't you?
Yes,
you only
he
won
is.
one.
But
He's
no,
won
no,
one,
but
right?
I'm saying he
go.
did the
Got two.
ultimate.
He's got two.
Let's be- He
Two
did the
from it?
ultimate
Okay.
ring chasing move. Not only do you go to the team that beat you last year for the championship when y'all could have had the better team, you went to that team and played for them, and then when God, I can't get on KD.
Oh, after they
He's a
blew
merchant. He's a merchant, man.
After they blew that 3-1 series.
Yep, he goes right to that team. Goes right to the team. He's like, hey, well, I can't beat you. I'm gonna join you. Really?
I think that's the same. You can't beat them.
Hey man, I'm still on the KD to Minnesota for Karl Anthony Towns and some draft picks, man.
Send Karl Anthony Towns to the Shanghai Sharks, yo.
Shanghai
Sharks.
You going to team up with Boogie, baby?
Hey,
KD about to be the first draft pick to the Seattle's new franchise.
the new old one.
Seattle.
It go back there.
Yeah, the slow signings.
Going back.
It was there.
That's
It ain't
a
gonna
one-
be there at the beginning.
Oh, wait a second. Hey, doesn't something start tomorrow?
Yep.
Opening ceremonies is tomorrow, fellas.
Yo, y'all
niggas.
check out the Puerto
Big day.
Rican national team of women's basketball. My cousin's playing for them in the Olympics.
Oh,
Really?
Buddy.
You got the who? The 3-on-3?
Boricua.
Nah, the regular women's basketball joint.
Puerto
Okay.
Rican game? You. What's her number?
Don't know.
Huh?
Wes, you're a married man.
He said,
Wes.
don't know. Don't know.
No, so I can see her on the
Shout
damn.
out to Snow. I didn't know you was a Boricua, my boy.
Slimy
He was
them
asking
digits.
for me.
Oh, I'm
He
not.
was
He's like
asking
slimy
for me.
them digits, baby. You know?
He was asking for me, bro.
Her
Oh,
number
my
is
bad.
12.
My bad. My
I'm
bad.
about to do the Noriega where he took the dap back.
Yeah.
So is she playing on the Olympic team?
Yo, that was the funniest thing.
Yo, if you have not seen Jada Kiss talking about Noriega reneging a dap, right? Oh my God, that is the greatest story I've ever heard.
I didn't hear. What did you say?
Oh my gosh.
So Jada Kiss and Noriega were at some like event, right? And he was talking about how Nori is like a genuine dude and he daps everybody up that he sees, right? So Jada says it's this one random dude that's just there and Nori daps him up, right? And they end up going to their section and like sometime later Nori is like, yo, is that you? Like, that's your boy? He's like, I don't know him. Jada's like, I don't know him. So Jada says, Nori looks at the guy from like across from wherever, and he's like,
Babe.
Look at that back.
Yeah.
it was the craziest thing he
That's
ever
funny.
seen.
That's funny. Take that back. I'm gonna take that back. All right.
I'm taking my dad back from you, bro.
Oh man, yeah, check that out, man. If you ever Google
So is she playing in the Olympics?
Yep, she's number 12.
Number 12. Shout out to number 12 on the Puerto Rican national team. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I believe opening ceremonies starts tomorrow. I watched some race last night with wifey. I forgot the girl's first name, but her last name is Hall. Beast. She's a heptathlete, and Jackie Joyner Kersey actually endorses her. So
I don't like that word.
I don't like heptathlete. She got hepatitis.
What the hell's wrong with you? Heptathlete.
Hold on, what?
I didn't say hepatitis.
It don't sound like she could be competing, man.
Your tongue make that sound disgusting. That's what
it did sound a little crazy.
Y'all nasty.
Listen, I'm going to use that as my security password.
Heptathlete. Heptathlon.
Hey.
Anyway, the bitch run fast, and so we good, But I think it's gonna. I'm excited for the Olympics. Shout out to my wife and son that drove 4 hours tonight. Lucas has a showcase tomorrow. I think there's like 40 or 50 or 60 colleges going to be there, evaluating the kids. And my wife, she, you gotta love, look, people, right? Let's be honest. if you don't know something, ask a question. So my son has been playing center field and left field for the latter part of 5 years. 5 years, not 1 year, not 6 months. What does my wife put down on the application? Shortstop.
Whoa.
I've never seen him do it before. But hey, good luck, man. Nobody else is going to play outfield anyway. But anyway, a lot of stuff going through here, man. But yes, I'm. We could do this podcast all night. No one's home. My daughter's home, but she's sleeping. But anyway, what else we got to talk about? Drew,
NBA mock. We got to do.
NBA draft.
Yeah. I need some NBA talk. We got the draft tomorrow.
We've been talking about the NBA.
The draft.
Nah, draft is tomorrow.
Quick question. Who do y'all think is going to be number one?
French kid.
It's not going to be Sar. No, that. It's not going to be Sar.
It's going to be the French
Klingham.
It might.
Who has the first pick?
So with those, Atlanta does.
Atlanta.
With those answers, do y'all think this is going to be a fun, great draft or let's get to next year type draft?
It's a let's get to next year.
Let's get to next year.
I think it's going to be one of those drafts that we look back on in probably about 3 years and say, you know what, that was it actually wasn't that bad of a draft. We look at it now and say it's probably one of the worst drafts in the last maybe 20 years. But I mean, I don't really see anybody in here that is really going to be like the
superstar. That's
to be a bust. You know what I mean? Right. I mean, I don't see no superstars or 7-time All NBA caliber players here potentially, but I think everybody here's got a decent potential to have a nice role in the NBA at some point. Like I said, I think in the next 3 years we'll look back on it and be like, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah, you'll look back and say, oh, Derek White, oh shit, that's a good player you got. Right. I'm saying you're gonna get a lot of good role players in this draft. I don't think this draft is missing the franchise changing player. It is not a Wemby. There's no AD or LeBron. It's just a lot of solid players. I'm saying if you're a team with your star already in place, this is a good draft for you. I think Atlanta's pissed off that they won it because they want next year's draft that has Cooper flagging on them. But this year's draft, they won it. But, I think they should be blowing that team up anyway. I think that run is gone unless you guys surround Trey with other people than what they got right now.
What do y'all think about the NFL did a lottery pick? Similar to the NBA. What do y'all think about that?
I wouldn't like it.
No.
Just because the nature of sitting stuff out in non-guaranteed contracts.
Right.
Because with the NBA, all right, let's say people we want to try younger players out, right? Those older players still guaranteed contracts.
That's true.
People are gonna fight to be like, nah, I need to be on the field because y'all can cut me tomorrow.
No.
So and then that would kind of take away the whole thing where it's like, all right, let's get a lottery.
Because, and plus NBA is only 2 rounds. NFL 7 rounds. How you doing a lottery for 7 rounds?
Right. Yeah. That's understandable. Yeah. I mean, they really only do the lottery for 14 picks, though. They don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 14, but it's only 2 rounds of it. And really, we all know the second round is not guaranteed contracts for the NBA. It's not like, NFL.
Not you think about it. Half of the first round.
It's
kind of like
after the first, it could be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
After the first,
so that's why a lottery is only 15 teams, and that everybody knows the first 15 is what you look for. And then every once in a while, you'll get a Giannis at number 15 or a Joker at 41 that you didn't see coming.
Yeah.
But hey, again, I said I think we should do a NoMaam mock draft. Let's just see who would pick. And then I want some comps. I want to see what y'all think about these young players anyway.
You should have said it about an hour ago, bro.
That's just mid.
Huh?
I said I'll commentate.
If you know who's picking who, I try to give you, but I don't see, like, for one, there's a lot of foreign players, and I don't watch enough foreign basketball to
It
know
is a lot of form. Yeah.
Yo,
who
there are
who
two
we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
translate.
who's projected to go number one?
They're both from France.
Yeah, they both
The top they're saying right now the top three is damn near consensus at this point.
Zachary reached that say.
Yep, him and then Alex Czar and then
Alex Czar.
Reed Shepard.
And Reed
from
Shepard.
Kentucky.
Or Donovan Clingan could jump in there at any time if a team trades up.
Right.
Like if Houston is a team that kind of needs vets and not any more young players.
Right.
So they can trade out of there and get a veteran player to go with their team.
Yeah,
and
I think that KD talk comes into play.
Huh?
It's where that KD talk comes into play a little bit.
That's where that KD, but I don't think Phoenix got
So Cena, let me ask you a question. So with the Pacers locking in Siakam for so long, does that change? Do you think that changes their draft strategy?
They're not picking.
I mean, I don't really know if we had a draft strategy. I mean, we did trade our first round pick this year to Toronto, which, don't get me wrong, I think if Pascal did not agree to re-sign with us, I think that would have been a big loss not having a first round pick. But the fact that we was able to retain Pascal, and I mean, we all know Indiana is obviously not an appealing free agent destination. Who the hell wants to come see cornfields and gunshots and like that, right? Don't nobody want to see that a lot. So
is that what you guys are known for out there?
Hey, people, a lot of people might just know us. A lot of people might just know us for the Brickyard and Indianapolis Motor Speedway and stuff like that, man. But you do a little research on Indianapolis, man. Even downtown in front of the mall and the JW Marriott is not a safe place to be on certain occasions. But no, man.
Is it worse than Gary? What's worse, Gary or Indianapolis?
Gary. Yeah, that was almost a rhetorical question, right? But no, anyway, man. The Pacers, man, like I said, trading that pick for Pascal, it could have been a loss had we not been able to retain him. But that makes it to where we only got 3 second-round picks now. There's not really a lot of guys that I could really say, yeah, let's go there. I would like for us to get a rebounder, because I think that's our biggest issue. But I do think a guy that, I mean, he's my draft sleeper, but I'd like to see him come over here to Indiana and be like a backup 1 or 2 guard for us. And that's Jamal Sheed from Houston, man. I really like the run that he had in the tournament this year. I've seen a lot of heart from that kid, man. Even some off the court stuff before he transferred to Houston. I think there was a little situation where some players were mad and they were going back to the locker room. A couple players knocked over a trash can. Jamal Sheed took it upon himself to stop and pick up all the trash that the players knocked over in the trash can, pick trash can back up and shit like that, man. I just think that speaks a lot on the kid's character and shit like that, man. And Jamal's projected
to be a garbage guy. Maybe
that too.
Wow.
Maybe that too.
What was the name of that show with the guy? It was in Maryland. He was a trash guy.
Rock?
The Rock. The Rock, yeah.
It ain't The Rock. Rock.
Not Rock. The Rock. Was that the name of the show?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Snowman, who do you want the Hornets to go after?
I have no clue. Like, so the thing is, like, there's so much stuff, right? So there's only 3 guarantees that I know right now. LaMelo's going to be on the team. Brandon Miller's going to be on the team. Mark Williams is going to be on the team. I don't know about Miles Bridges, so that leaves a hole at the 2 or the 4.
The 4 or the 3. 3 or 4.
We don't know. Is Brandon going to play the 3 next year? So
Brandon's going to go between 2 and 3.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3.
You guys got the 6 picks, no? You feel me?
Right,
I think a good guy. I think a good guy to take there just to give you guys some shooting and some shot making ability, man. I think you guys should go Dalton Connect from Tennessee, man. I think that'd be a good pick for you.
That's one of the choices. But I think if I'm a Hornet, as a Hornets fan,
you said if I was a Hornet.
Hey, if Steph Castle falls, from Connecticut. That's what I want. You want to put defense beside LaMelo. LaMelo does not play defense, so you give him a Josh Hart type player that plays point of attack defense. I think it works out. Steph Castle can play defense. He can run the team. LaMelo gets hurt again. He can play point guard a little bit. So I think I love Steph Castle.
Here's my thing with that.
Wait a minute.
I'm more concerned with what veteran that we're gonna get. I'm not saying it's gonna be at the level of PG, but I'm more concerned about that than the draft actually.
Hold on. We're Charlotte. We're not a. I can see the same thing that Stino said. We're not a destination town.
Right. I said I don't think we're gonna get a Paul George type player, but it's who's coming to fill in that gap.
Hold on, Drew. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Reese, wasn't you the guy that said you would take LaMelo Ball for the defensive side, and that he played defense better than Baron Davis?
Who? Oh yeah. No, I didn't say he played defense better than Baron Davis. I said it's offensively. No.
You gotta watch it with that guy, man. He's a Panthers fan. You gotta watch it.
Whoa, hold up, man. We Panthers fans, man. We out here, man.
I know. He keep on taking shots. That purple people eater. Man, stay in Baltimore. Shut your mouth. You wire scum.
Hey, focus on Drew's question though.
Hey, Drew, you said to put together the best Hornets team, 5-man team. I'm saying at point guard, LaMelo scored more points than Baron Davis earlier, was younger, taller, and I'm saying he's a better player than Baron Davis was at that same.
He gets injured more.
We're talking about a 25. We're talking about a 25 point score, 8 rebounds. 8 assists and 6 rebounds. He averaged last year.
Yeah, and then running over kids' feet too.
Oh, we're gonna tell him run over kids' feet. Really? Hey, your favorite? Hey, didn't your linebacker kill somebody? You jackass?
Nah, hey, that's allegedly. Goddamn it!
Whoa!
Wow!
What with the deflection? The deflection.
That was allegedly. You can't say that because he wasn't.
That wasn't alleged. That was
allegedly.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Hey Wes, I got a loan. Hey, shout out to Alone. He says he just woke up. I don't know if I believe that. He's been on Call of Duty for like 20 minutes. But anyway, Alone says that the Nets fleeced the Knicks. What's your take on that?
I told you, man. That's like the price we had to pay to get him. Like, we wanted him more than, like, we did the Nets a favor. Y'all needed picks, and we had the picks. Y'all were too stubborn to come off it, so we had to sweeten the deal. Like, I get it. But the Knicks, we have a ton of picks. We have like 8 more first rounders coming up.
Hey, people hadn't noticed that the Knicks have been stacking picks like OKC.
Thank you.
Y'all been waiting on this moment for a while. Y'all were gonna do that to get Donovan. Y'all were gonna use that to get top.
The Knicks have picks. We're not gonna be hurting for picks for the next
for a long time.
Nah, exactly. So, but I know it's a lot. It's like 5 first-round picks for him. I was like, well, hell, half of these first round we've been sitting on for 5 years.
So, hey, does anyone remember who the center was for that Villanova team that everybody was on?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I was just asking. I figured he's probably going to be the next Knicks edition.
Negative.
Yeah, because we need to get rid of that piece of crap Hartenstein.
You need to keep Hartenstein. Why does everybody not like Hartenstein?
You want to know why?
It's the last name.
Listen. I'll tell you why. Because he's 9'3" and he stood in front of the rim and threw an air ball.
At least he shot it.
I'm saying, that's a solid backup big man. He's gonna make a lot of money in free agency this year. I let him go. Yeah,
I argue he's a very good starting big man, to be honest.
At least average.
Nowadays, you don't really need a whole lot of scoring out of him. Especially when you look at
he's a good defensive player.
No,
especially when you look at the Knicks. with Jalen Brunson and all those guys that can actually get a bucket. Now you add Mikal, who a lot of people forget when he first got traded to the Nets, he was averaging 25, 27 points a game and shooting 50, 40, 90.
What does this mean for Randall now?
Randall's power forward. Randall coming back. Y'all good, right?
Yeah, he could.
Mikal plays small forward.
Yeah. I know, but what we've been talking about? They've been talking about doing something with him anyway. Does this motivate them to? I don't know.
Y'all not getting rid of Randall.
Y'all
had your chance. Y'all drafted Obi Toppin in the high first rounds, and y'all had a chance to replace Randall with Obi. And y'all didn't do it, so I don't think you're giving up Randall.
I mean, I'm just looking at like the Knicks could have a potential starting lineup right now: Jalen Brunson, either Dante DiVincenzo or Josh Hart, whichever one you want to throw out there. Then you have Mikal at the 3, Julius at the 4, and Hartenstein at the 5. In my opinion, that's a top 3 starting lineup in the Eastern Conference, easily.
Yeah, I agree.
Easy.
I agree. Well, Steve, let me ask you this question. I think that OKC Chicago trade was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't see how Chicago doesn't get one first round draft pick out of OKC.
Yeah,
I really feel
that was a shock. Hey, again, man, you gotta shout out that GM Sam Presti over there.
OKC. How did you not get a first round? They get maybe one of the best backup. They get a Drew Holiday backup. A defensive player to go with Shea, and they don't have to give up a first round pick. I know teams were offering like first round picks to Chicago all year for Caruso.
Yeah, they was. I mean, they could have got a lot more out of him. That most definitely.
And all they had to give up was Giddey, the sex affinity.
I think if you look at it for face value, right? 1, Chicago gets younger. 2, they move off a big contract that they gave Caruso. And to be honest with you, they really don't know where Lonzo is, right?
I don't think they do.
I hope Lonzo does come back. But when you think about it, Giddey can be the on-ball guy that can play next to Kobe White. Kobe's not the greatest off-ball guy. Neither is Giddey. So they can play off of each other, bro. And I think it fits well for them. If they keep DeMar, you have that 3, your 3-man core, you got a big. So I think it was a good pickup for them.
But you didn't see how Giddey got played off the court? Almost like literally got played off the court against Dallas. Like they weren't guarding him. Like they were letting him shoot.
He was slumping. He slumped towards the end of the year. I mean, granted, teams were playing him better. I do think OKC got the better in that trade, right?
Yeah.
You now have a guy who, and I think he actually starts. I don't think he comes off the bench.
I agree with you now. Yeah.
Caruso. I'm talking about Caruso.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Giddey has to start.
I'm not a Lou Dort fan. I don't think Lou Dort is this 3-and-D guy that everyone is. Oh, he's great. He goes
Ryan just mentioned him in the chat.
Side. Yep, he goes blank on the offensive side when he has to defend that opposing team's premier 2 guard. I don't think he has the endurance to keep up on both ends. If he's also a streaky shooter.
Yeah.
And if he does have a good shooting night, he's burning all his energy chucking shots. And he's not playing defense. So you get that with Caruso. He can play both sides of the ball. He can play it well. He can play on ball. He can play off ball.
He can hit open shots.
Yeah, he can hit open shots because Caruso from the corner, I'm sorry, is deadly. Don't let him get a cut to the basket because he will put it on your forehead. Pause.
Yes.
Oh, with the flowing locks.
With the bald head, that Mr. Clean.
Yeah, he bald.
That's Caruso.
Caruso got defense too.
But so what move? Okay, let me say it like this: what team needs to start making moves, or they're just going to be left in the wind?
Suns.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't think they need to make a whole lot of moves necessarily. I think they just need to get healthy, to be honest with you.
No,
That's
that
it. They need to
they
get
need to,
healthy and get another off season under your belt with Dame, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and all those
But
guys.
Stino, who do you
But I
think they're
think
better than at this point? I don't think they're better than the Knicks. I don't think they're better than Cleveland unless Cleveland breaks it up. I know they're not better than Boston.
I think they.
I agree.
I see
mean,
they're moving down. You see, Miami gets healthy. I don't know if they're better than Miami. I'm just saying the East is getting better.
I think they might need to.
I mean, I think they got pieces that could attract a lot of interest with Bobby Portis, Brooke Lopez, even some young guys like Marjon Beauchamp, who could be a young bucket getter and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they got pieces to try to move on from. They haven't traded a lot of their picks or anything like that. So, I mean, they could have options. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what their salary cap situation looks like or anything like that.
They got two max players. So how many can you really have after that? You got two max.
I think they need to try to fill that Drew Holiday position, so that on the defensive side.
They did fill it. They filled it. They
just said fuck defense.
No, but I'm saying that I think I'm not saying like a star player, but somebody that can come in and help them out on defense. I'm not saying they're going to be a fucking star player.
I mean, they tried to fill that. They tried to fill that with Patrick Beverly. You know what I mean? But I mean, obviously, it was nowhere near the same type of impact that Drew Holiday was going to be able to bring to Drew Holiday is just a different type of defender, man.
I'm happy for him though.
Hey, right now, Stino, who's your top four? Because right now, I'm looking at Milwaukee. I'm thinking about. I don't think they're better than Indianapolis. I think Orlando is young, and if they get better, I don't know if they're better than Orlando.
They coming up too.
God damn, I'm just saying.
It's hard to tell, man. Yeah. I mean,
Milwaukee's old too. They're old.
I definitely feel where you're coming from, bro. Trust me, I definitely feel where you're coming from. Milwaukee could be in danger. You know, they done had their little run where they be the top 2, top 3 team. Now you starting to see some injuries and stuff like that. You right. It might be time to move on, rebuild, and do something different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I think they could be in a good position where, like, if they do go into a rebuild, they could be a team that is going through a rebuild but still able to get into the postseason. Just with how good Giannis and Dame could be if those are the two that they choose to build around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they could make no deep playoff run or anything like that, but you could still see them going into the midst of a rebuild, trading Brooke Lopez, Bobby Portis, and some other key guys, and still be able to be competitive in the Eastern Conference. So,
you think they traded? You think they move on from Brooke?
I mean, I think it's a possibility. I think it's a possibility. I mean,
they might need to. They might need to. That might be the only way they can get other players in. Because I'm trying to see what their contract situation, where they at right now.
I mean, I know you did mention obviously Dame and Giannis's contract. I think those are both super max contracts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And then I think they did give Chris Middleton like damn near a max deal.
Yeah. Oh.
So I mean, they got well over probably $400 million tied up between those three.
You got Giannis at 45, Lillard at 45, Middleton at 29, Lopez at 25, and then Portis at 11.
Right, they did give Lopez.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yep, top center money is like 18 to 20.
And I think
they don't got money to surround their players with.
So the big elephant in the room for me, right, moving forward is
who the fuck do they have on the team?
Look,
I don't.
I mean, you got Beverly.
Hold on, Ravens. Hold on, bro.
I don't.
Yeah, go ahead, Drew.
That's why you signed the brother.
Yeah, that's why I signed the brothers. I don't think Boston has the salary cap to offer Tatum this super max deal, right?
You keep saying that.
They got them bird rights. They got them bird rights though, bro. So you know they
don't. They extended him already off the bird rights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They
don't
have the bird rights
You're
anymore.
You're right.
Now I don't think and here's what I don't think they. If he does go for the money and doesn't take a hometown deal, right? I don't think they have that. And I think they lose him if they don't get rid of him in that last year. He's going into the last 2 years. Does he restructure to get some more money on the back end of the extension now before he runs into that last year deal? Like, I just think that's a big elephant in the room. And with Jaylen Brown winning the finals MVP, not only winning the finals MVP, having a better playoff run than Tatum did, he's the de facto, like, he's the number one now going into next season on that team, bro. You got
You
Drew
can say that
Holiday
all you
locked
want.
in.
I don't think Jalen thinks he's number one on that team, bro.
Whether or not you think
Shit,
he is,
I would.
the light is
Really?
light is pointing at him.
Hey, bro. Hey, Tatum is great offensively, but when you go to Brown, his defensive aspect, what he brings to the team, and then the offense as well, the way he carried himself throughout that playoff run was great.
You do understand Tatum plays like 4 positions, bro. From
You
1
can
to 4.
you can
They
play
put him
all
at power
5. You can
4.
be a
He
coach
plays
too. I don't
every
give a shit.
position, bro. I'm
But
saying he was.
if you're letting
And
a
we're
guy
talking about
that gets
seasonal
paid less
MVP
than you,
voting.
Guys,
I'm
one at a
saying-
time. One at a
If
time.
we're talking about seasonal MVP voting, Tatum was the one that we're voting for. It wasn't Brown. I think y'all letting this final thing happen. I think Boston knows they're a smart organization. They're not losing Tatum.
that's what I mean. The big games count, and Jaylen Brown came up and he showed in the big game, in the whole playoff run.
I'm still not all the way comfortable saying Jaylen Brown's the best player on that team.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
get me
not.
wrong.
I'm not saying that.
In no way am I saying that he's the best player on that team.
Yes, Jaylen Brown obviously was the scorer on that team, points per game wise, but Jason Tatum led the team in pretty much everything else. Total points, rebounds, assists. He was averaging almost a triple-double. His shooting was just not very good at all. He had extremely poor efficiency numbers, especially in the last 2 rounds. That's really the only knock you can have against him. Other than that, he played exceptional defense. Don't get me wrong. Having 2 all-NBA caliber defenders on your team in Drew Holiday and Derek White helps out extremely. But the best defender on that team, arguably, throughout the playoffs was really Jason Tatum.
That's Jason Tatum.
And the advanced numbers can show that as well.
Then he runs the offense. He actually he runs it.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. He's playing the point guard a lot of the times as well. He knew his shot wasn't on, so he was being the primary playmaker on top of that. You know what I mean? Because Jaylen Brown is very, very good off the ball as well. And
I'm just looking at Jaylen Brown's contract throughout the next couple of years. He got paid 31 this year. He gets paid 49 next year. 53 the year after, 57 after that, 61, then 65 in 2028. That is crazy.
Now wait a minute. Now, Ravens, do me a favor. For the next 2 years, go look at Porzingis' numbers.
They ain't got no money, bro. They don't got no money.
Porzingis' numbers and Drew Holiday's numbers, right? And look at who they need to extend after those next 2 years.
So you got Drew Holiday until 2028, then you got Porzingis and Tatum to 2026. But these guys are all over 30. There's 4 players over $30 million.
That's a lot of money on the books, bro.
Yeah. That's on some 49ers shit right there.
It is. But we also know that the NBA did just, renegotiate the little TV deals and everything like that.
Going up.
And right, the salary cap is going up a lot, but just as much as the NFL.
But there's also an NBA tax too. Like you just can't.
I agree.
Yeah, sure.
I agree.
Sure.
I'm not a Boston fan, but that's one of the smartest organizations I've ever seen. There's no way they don't have a plan for this. I'm not gonna say they don't have a plan.
So with that said, are they your favorites to win it next year right now?
Nope.
No.
Really?
Not even close. No.
Hey, y'all smoking crack.
Well, I guess I am.
Stop scratching. Stop scratching. Stop.
He said, "Snow's the real snowman today."
We weren't watching the same thing, I guess, man. I'm saying,
oh no,
I don't know any other team
that is
switchable on defense from 1 to 5, that can play 5 out like they can play,
bro. It was
they got the best
cakewalk.
coaches.
It was
Yeah, I mean, but you also got
you gotta
think about it.
That's not their
First
fault.
round.
It was
So
a
they
cake.
can't help
It's
a
not
lot of-
listen.
That's
Hold
also-
on, wait. Don't
A
let's
lot of
not,
top players got injured when they played against them.
let's
to the
not
same.
let's not devalue. Let's not take it there. It was a cakewalk. Like, to be honest with you, like their biggest adversary was Jason Tatum's shooting. That was their biggest adversary in the playoffs.
Put
You
some
ran it.
respect on those Indiana Pacers, you motherfuckers.
I mean, listen, respectfully, but once, and you said this, Stino, you said this yourself. Once Hallie went down, that changed the entire spectrum of that series.
It did. It did, for sure.
The entire spectrum. Now, when you want to talk about the finals, let's also not devalue the fact that one, Kyrie played very bad. On top of playing very bad, they had they could not.
Why did he play very bad?
Who knows?
Oh, come on, man.
Shooting wise,
no,
you want me to over marginalize? You want me to say
Bro,
that the
Celtics? I'm saying
you want me to
he
say the
played bad
Celtics
because he maybe was
got
going
him?
against one of the best defenses he ever seen. That he can't switch off to a weaker defender no more. You got Drew, you got Derek.
Kyrie was missing more open shots than he was missing contested.
Dude,
let's not.
He was taking some of the most contested shots I've seen him take in years.
They were still good looks. They were still good looks.
For Kyrie, yeah, they were kind of technically still good looks for him.
They were good looks.
I can kind of agree with that. I mean, but at the same
time,
man,
I was like clamped up.
Reese, I think the overall sentiment is that they're where they are a great team and no one was taking that away, is that their path to the finals, it was kind of easy.
They cut some breaks. Let's say that they just cut some breaks.
Yeah, they cut some breaks.
Yeah,
I understand that.
But overall,
that's all I'm saying.
But if you dominate the finals like that, like
you blow them motherfuckers up. They blew them out the goddamn
they blew them off the fucking floor. And
wait, as you should.
Thank you.
Right, as you should when you're
that's
doing
that.
Yeah. So I think to everyone else's point but yours, that's why I think everyone's saying they're not the favorite to win next year.
I don't see why. They still have one of the better regular season.
I think we just said why, because if they go against healthy teams, Wes, would you agree with that? They'll have a harder chance.
I just wanted to say there's still free agency moves to be made. Like let's say Philly gets Paul George. I think that changes a lot.
Get
Tobias.
No,
it does not. No, it does not.
I think y'all he lands in Miami if he doesn't stay
y'all gotta
in LA.
quit putting Paul George on that pedestal.
Listen, you give
3-4 years ago, good, cool. Now Paul George ain't the same, bro. I'm sorry.
Is he not a good number two though?
He had a real good year this year. I'm not about to do that.
And he wouldn't even have to be a number two. He'd be a number three.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, that's the thing. Okay, so we're saying Paul George as him not being the number one. Put him in Philly with Embiid and Maxey.
You don't need.
Might not even be the number two.
No,
he's not the number two. I'd take Maxey over Paul George.
Okay. So he's three. And then if you go,
that's
crazy. I'm not taking Maxey over Paul George.
If you go to the Miami Heat, right?
Have you looked at Paul George's numbers last year? We're talking about you say he's done.
Paul George.
He averaged 20.
I'm not saying he's done. But if you got a team that's like that over there in the Clippers,
he's cooked.
But
he's not done,
over there,
but he's
them motherfuckers at the Clippers were stacked. Am I wrong?
No. You're saying you trade your third scorer from being who they have? Like who's that big light skinned dude they got? To Paul George. That's not a better team.
Tobias Harris?
Tobias Harris?
No, Tobias
Harris?
Harris.
Nah, he's too.
Butt cheeks Harris.
Get him out of here, yo.
Cheeks Harris. Yeah, he's got to go.
Crazy.
He's been fleecing the NBA.
Yeah, but then
years.
how many picks you giving up?
He's a free agent. You ain't
giving up no picks. He's a free
agent.
Oh,
fuck, Paul George is a fucking free agent.
You got to give up nothing for him.
Hey, that was brought to you by Raven Sports Desk. Way to go, Raven. Yeah. Now, what's the opposite of? Be like,
it's
oh, hey, since we didn't do it, you just got Gulag of the Week for that, buddy.
Oh, nah. My nominee, listen. Listen,
Wait, hold on. What was it, Drew? We haven't got to it.
Come on, go.
Drew,
Gulag of the week.
Your Gulag member of the week nominee.
This guy by the name of Financial on TikTok. Financial, you my homie. But bruh, you said some wicked things, bruv. Wicked things the other day. To say that NFL teams need to bench rookie quarterbacks or let them sit for their first year so this way they can learn and then start in the second year is just absurd.
You think every team's gonna be the Green Bay Packers?
And that was one of the conversations. That was one of the points, right? He brought up, there were the people on the panel brought up Love and how he sat for 3 years, but they had that structure. But when you think about teams, right, like for example, Washington, they don't have the space, the comfort, nor the timing to allow a quarterback like Jaden Daniels to sit. You have to put him. You have to put him in that position, right? Because it's what you need. You need a quarterback, right? And I don't think that it truly works in that. In that's the best option, right? You do have your anomalies. Patrick Mahomes sat for pretty much the year, and then he started played 1 or 2 games his first season, right? Jordan Love sat 3 years. Yeah, Jordan Love had a good year last year. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and say that it was a great rookie year because second half of that year, he was trending downward. That's just a fact.
The whole situation is not economically smart. It's not.
No, I mean,
teams are built to win. You want to win while a guy's on a rookie contract. So you can build a team around him. That's what you want to do. So if you sit a quarterback, so now Green Bay is in a situation where, oh shit, we got to pay this motherfucker. He only been good for 1 year. Or you sit there. I think it's stupid. If you use that high of a pick on a quarterback, that guy plays right away.
I just want to let you know when you said that, Wes smiled from ear to fucking ear because Wes lives with the reset button in his pocket. But why is that a bad thing, though, Reese? If they sat him, right? Which, Drew, by the way, I don't agree with Financial at all. But with Jordan Love's situation where he sat behind Rodgers and whatever, right? And then he has one good year. And let's say he has another good year. Now they say, damn, we got to pay this motherfucker. Well, I don't see the problem in that. Why?
I'm saying I would rather be in a. I'm saying who do you think is in a better position, Green Bay or Houston? Who knows I got a fucking franchise quarterback? He's still on a rookie deal.
Wait a second. Pump your brakes for a second, though.
Are you going off for 1 year?
Hold on. Thank you, Ravens.
No.
Hold on, Wes. Hold on a second. Well, CJ Stroud will have a good year. I'm not saying that. Let's pump our brakes a little bit.
He better have a good year.
He had one good year, above average year. The sophomore slump is a real thing. We've seen it.
He was rookie of the year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily.
I'm just checking. Okay.
No. But don't act like he can't have a bad year.
He could. But I'm
he
saying
is from Ohio State. You gotta remember that. He's a quarterback from Ohio State.
Team building.
Shut up.
Team building. If I'm a team builder and I'm a GM, I'm saying if I'm a team builder, I'm a GM. Now I see, okay, my quarterback can hit these standards and he's not even developed to the point we want him yet. So now I can build a team around this guy to even make it better than what it is at this point. They are in contention. Houston, all of a sudden, because that quarterback is that good in 1 year, are now looking at, hey, we got a championship window.
Before we have to pay him.
Before we have to pay him.
So they got what? They got what, another 3 years?
3, 4 years.
3, 4 years.
4 years.
They need to win one.
I'm not
Go all in. Go all in.
I'm not even gonna hold you. If he splits within the next 3 years, good year, down year, good year, you got him on the books for 5.
Right.
5. Easily.
Because he was the number 2 pick, right?
Right.
Yeah. You got that big round option for him,
and,
for
and,
sure.
And that's the other thing. Like, that's the other thing that I really don't like about, some of the conversations that we have. Like, people are so worried about these rookie contract deals. When you have to remember, the team does not have to accept the 4th or 5th year option. They can choose not to. And with the revolving door, like, take my Bears for instance.
I was just about to say that shit.
Yo, we're on our second, third year stint of, drafting a quarterback.
Right.
Not only drafting a quarterback, but not completely having a system that quarterback can flow in. And I'm not saying that Mitchell Trubisky could have been better, because I really don't think so, no matter what type of system he was in. But there was no O-line there. You snatched away all of the receivers. You snatched away all of the receivers and shipped them out left and right. There was injuries left and right. And then you brought in Justin Fields. You brought in Nick Foles. You brought in Mike Glennon. You gave him 3 offensive coaches, OCs, and 2 head coaches. Like, that is a recipe for failure in its own.
Yep.
So with that,
that's just the Bears, though.
Especially, listen, like, I know you're not talking.
Shut up, jerk.
The Ravens, like, really? Like, fake ass pigeons? Anyway, like I was saying.
Fake pigeons?
Calm down,
like,
fucking teddy bear.
I just think
Baltimore chicken.
It's Baltimore chicken. It's not good.
No,
and when you're a team, like Kelly said, and I made the point on the live the other night, when you're a team that doesn't have a bridge quarterback or a veteran quarterback that can help this rookie quarterback transition into your future, you have no choice but to draft that quarterback and say, hey, we're putting him out day one and just letting him learn
on the field
from that.
And Drew also knows it's a financial, you drafted this guy high. Most teams that draft that high are bad teams. So you're drafting a guy high that brings hope to the fan base. Like, oh my God, we finally have something new. We may have some hope that this kid is good. We want to see him right away. You want to see him on the field right away. You don't want to see him on the bench for 5 years if you're a bad fucking team.
Well, of course not. Of course not. But, well,
Wait, I'm sorry.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm going to call ICE. I'm calling ICE when we get out this motherfucker right now.
Yo. Oh, my God, Reed.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? I want to say something to you, you little purple piece of shit. Listen. You better hope this shit pans out for you. Because, we were talking about the Ravens this afternoon. And I have to say this before we go. If the Ravens do not make the playoffs, you guys will be the laughing stock of the NFL.
I'd laugh at my own damn team. You think I don't know that?
But you do realize that. The laughing stock. Because everyone is expecting the King Henry to come there and make it easy for everybody. And if the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the 49ers do not make the playoffs this year.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm shitting on Ravens if they don't win a playoff game or 2. I'm shitting on him completely. I'm like,
so does the bye week count as a winner now?
I know, I'm gonna call you Dak. I'm gonna call your quarterback Dak.
Hey, you kiss my ass.
Thugville Dak.
Dak 2.0.
Dak with cornrows. I'm gonna call you Dak with cornrows.
Bro, that's Dakota Piscott. Don't put that Lamar.
If y'all lose, if you do not win another playoff, if y'all lose again, you're Dak with cornrows. You and Juan Valdez go pick some beans. I don't give a shit.
Anyway, every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Twitch, on YouTube, coming everywhere. You need merchandise. Hit me up, NoMaamFantasyFootball@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter, on Twitch, on TikTok, on YouTube, anywhere. You want a custom logo? We got you. You want You want to rock one of the hosts? We got you. NoMaam Nation, always a pleasure. Thank you for everything. Shout out to Kelly in the chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. The Hornets got a new coach today.
Oh yes, Charles
Yeah.
Lee. Congratulations, Charles.
Charles Lee, who's his brother?
Charles. Right.
He's a former assistant coach for the Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics
And Milwaukee. Both of them won championships for both teams.
He done won the championship and then came to the Hornets. There you go.
Thank God.
He didn't win shit after that.
Yeah, my link's in the bio. Hit me up in the chat if you need some merch. You want some logos done. If you want more information on the NoMaam party on November 16th in Charlotte, let me know. But yo, to Drew, to Stino, to Snow, to Wes, Ravens, yay Ravens. Special shout out to Reese. Special shout out to Novian. Special shout out to P Love. Oh, I don't remember.
Stop it.
But shout out to the whole family.
Snow, you good, man? You look like you.
He was
been scratching all night.
Nah, man, I was reading something. I was like, huh, interesting.
Hey, it's I was Wes, do you remember what time you were born, by the way?
No.
You know.
That was 51 years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I remember what time I was born.
I'm sorry I was there, but
you love yourself too much.
Damn.
Damn.
No, but I think it was in the morning. To be honest
Can't
with you,
remember what time he was born.
You
Who the fuck knows
that
that shit?
Those aren't.
Drew, what time were you born?
1:34 in the a.m.
See, I was born at 1:30 a.m. Hey, Ravens, que hora es? When were you born?
They don't have my birth certificate. I just gotta get it.
Oh man, here we go.
La migra, go, la migra.
My guy.
What's the opposite of legal?
He got.
Hey, you know
got
Ravens
lost
was
in the
coming
river,
around with a
man.
birth certificate. He really like 46 right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put it on there.
Motherfucker's 102. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna put on there in the bench warmers. I'm 20.
You still playing Little League baseball, you asshole.
My name is Fernando Valenzuela.
I left my birth certificate in the river, man.
Of course you did. Well, on the swim here, you know.
Stop it.
Listen, love you guys. See you next Tuesday. Shout out to the nation. Peace.
DC is trash. It's not.
And Marvel clears, even Novian said it. Let's go.